Okay, let's talk about the sequence mapping representation. This is the last part. Usually we use SAM format to store the short-range alignment data. SAM is a plain text, and the BAM is the binary format of SAM, and it can generate an index. SAM file has two sections, the header section and the detailed alignment section. The header section, HD, is the header line, and is the version of the SAM format and the sorting order. It can be sorted by coordinate, or it can be sorted by read name. Next, SQ is the reference genome information. It's the reference name and the reference length and the reference assembly. The RG line contains the read group information. The PG line contains the program information, what program has been used to generate this file. And for this one, we use the BWA, and this is BWA version to do the alignment. And the CO line is the comment line. The alignment file has two different fields. One is mandatory fields, and the next slide I will introduce the optional fields. Mandatory fields have 11 columns. The first column is the read name. Second column is the bitwise flag. This flag number try to cram as much information as possible into one number. So there are information such as whether this read is first read or second read, whether it's a positive strand or negative strand, whether it's primary alignment or supplementary alignment or secondary alignment. And there are some programs you can just type in the number, and then it will give you the information. And the third field is the reference sequence name and the mapping position and the mapping quality. For the mapping quality was raised by Heng Li and Richard Durbin in 2008. Is to deal with the problem that the sequence quality is not good. So the originally pairwise sequence alignment score cannot be used. The mapping quality score considers both sequence similarity and sequencing quality. Therefore, in actual data analysis, we often use mapping quality to filter the number of true reads mapping to the genome rather than the sequence alignment score. The next field is the cigar string. I will talk about it in next slide. It will give you some information. For example, this is 8 match or mismatch and 2 insertion, 4 match or mismatch, 1 deletion, and then 3 match or mismatch. And there's some soft clip and hard clip. And R next is the reference name for the second read or the mid read. The P next is the position of the next read. T length is the observed template length or the read length. SEQ is the segment sequence. And the QUAL is the quality score. And for the details, you can look at this website for the SAM format specs. The optional field, I want to mention two tags. One is the MD tag. It gives you the match or mismatch information. For example, here is a 3 match, and then in the reference genome there is a C, but in the sequence read it's A. And then there are 30 match, and then in reference genome it's T, and in our sequence read it's G, and then there are 3 match. So the total number of mismatch is 2. And the two other file format we usually use in next generation sequencing data analysis is BAT format and the GFF format. They are same type format. It's all interval data type. So for example, this is an example of the BAT file. The first column is the chromosome name. The second column is the chromosome star and the chromosome end, and then the name of the read, and then the score, positive strand or negative strand. Then it's a thick star or thick end. So that is you can make some feature, select some feature like gene or exon, and you can make it color it differently from the background reference. And that is the atom RGB color you choose for those feature. GFF is a similar format as BAT, and it's usually for the gene or isoform annotation file. I just want to mention there are some difference in the coordinate system. For the GFF file, it's one-based, so it's inclusive on both ends. So that means 1, 5 in GFF contains 5 numbers, and while in the BAT file is 0-based, so it's non-inclusive on the right. So that means 1, 5 in the BAT file only contain 4 numbers,